Hey everyone, how you doing today? Thought I'd take another look at the workshop and see what was out there, and a lot of very cool builds to check out again this week. So the first 7 are going to be shown in Reforged Eden 2, and the last one's going to be shown in Vanilla. So the very first build we're looking at right now is the SWYT 2400 by barefootnhilbily. And very cool Star Wookiee build here again. Yeah, these Star Wookiees, they get around. They got their own thing going on. They build ships. They do that thing where they have 2 pilots, which is really cool. So they, one can take a nap and the other one can do all the stuff, which is great. We got our Falcons style entry point over here, which is really cool. So we got the typical lift and the above door. We got the very cool looking thruster set up here. All blockwork thrusters again. But yeah, definitely like how that's set up here. It's got these little ring things on, or these little round pieces on the edges there, which looks very cool. I like how it's all like kind of blacked out, kind of more of a matte finish on it as well. And I love these all these little accents across the hull here too. The little thingies like what you see here, these little blocks and little roundy things and stuff. It definitely adds that technical look to it, like there's a lot of machinery and equipment and everything kind of built into there, all kind of engineered and whatnot, which is really cool. I like this bit too. It's kind of a grayish area in there, a little bit of color separation, and then of course the accent color on the ship as well, kind of that light blue kind of going on the white hull with the dark parts to it there. Let's check out the bottom here. Oh, I love those pipes too. That looks very engineered. I mean, all this stuff does look very engineered on these builds, and that's definitely like that. I actually kind of, even on my latest build too, I kind of was looking at a lot of barefoot builds and kind of figuring out some of the neat aspects about them. I'm not seeing any little red lights on here. I was going to point out a little red light somewhere, but I'm not actually seeing any on this. Oh, wait a minute. I spoke too soon. There's a little red light right there. Yeah, I like that red light idea too. It's very easy to do with these little blocks and stuff like that, and it looks really nice. It is a great way to go about it. I like this framework done with the thin blocks too, kind of drawing that square pattern, and then of course our roundy square patterns here around actual visible thrusters right there. Got some more out on the wings. Nope, we just got a lot of wiring going on in there. But anyway, awesome looking build to go with the fleet of the all the SW builds here, and there's a bunch of them. Barefoot's really been jamming on building like the whole verse of the Star Wookiee builds here, which are really cool. The Star Wookiees are very happy with this, by the way, too. They like new ships to fly around and everything like that. So anyway, let's get aboard here. Let me turn down the outdoor lights here a little bit and get on the ship here. See what's making this go. Open sesame. There's probably a P menu option. Nope. Okay. Open. Okay. Oh, double door. Oh, for added protection. I see. No, actually, that's part of the floor on the other side there. And keep in mind, even with my own builds too, a lot of times I have things hooked up to sensors and stuff, and then when I first spawn them into creative, things don't work right. It's almost like I gotta like reset all the sensors sometimes before they start functioning properly. But yeah, coming into here, I already really like it. Looks like a nice utility cargo room. I like how this is all set up here too. That hallway looks really cool with the angled blocks around it and the kind of octagon door shape, sort of. Not quite a straight up octagon. Well, it is. It's just shaped a little different. So we got our food processor, a couple of fridges. We got some boxes around here. A trauma station. Need those. Very important thing for gameplay. Gotta deal with your trauma. We got our very nice. So first room here, and oh yes, this very authentic looking again. Got to have the chill out place. This is where they the Wookiees all get together. They play it's some version of space chess, I think. So they put all their pieces on there, and I think they play in teams. Like there's 2 teams here. I don't know. I gotta learn how they do their games here. Let's go back this way. So we got our engineering room here. Oh, check out that oxygen display over there. That's cool. You got Wi-Fi on a stick. That's that is really cool. It's a nice way to display that. Of course, our warp drive in there. And what do we got over here? We got our logo. A very cool looking LCD logo there. And our shield. And looks like, I think that we're looking at a fusion generator right there, I do believe. Very nice. Very nice. Again, yeah, I love the insides of these builds that Barefoot's been doing. They're very atmospheric, I guess, for what they're supposed to look like, and that is really, really cool. Very immersive, I guess you would say. So here is our core room. It does look like we got some additional slots here to add in some cores. And I think that here, let me crouch a second. Oh, my crouch doesn't work. Why doesn't my crouch work now? Huh. I don't know, my crouch doesn't work now. I don't know. I can't explain that one. It's probably because I was playing a different game a little bit and I'm hitting the wrong key. Here we got our chill out room. Yeah, look at that. We got breakfast and bed and breakfast place over here. That is really, really cool. We got another fridge. We got some decorative plants. Storage control in the wall there. We got a back room. Oh, look at that. We got a Wookiee toilet. We got a real Wookiee toilet and a Wookiee shower. So the Wookiees are kind of tall. I don't know if there's enough headroom in here, but they can crouch a little bit. That's probably a seat. No, that's a footrest right there, I think. But yeah, great toilet. I think you just spin the... I don't know. I don't know exactly how that works. I don't see any shelves around here, so it's got to be more of a traditional toilet, I think. So let's go this way. Wow, this goes a ways. Holy crap. I'm like all the way on the other side of the ship here. Where does this go? Oh, we got the escape pod. Oh, that's cool. It's a nice, yeah. Hopefully it never gets used, but if it does, you'll be really thankful you had it. And then over here, imagine this goes to the bridge. Do have another CPU core there. And now we're up in the, the cockpit. I don't know if I would call it a bridge or not. It kind of is a bridge. Love the LCD work on here on the dashboard. In the dual seat setup here. And we even got some passenger seats back in here with their own AC blasting in their face. That is cool. Little hologram thing there. That is cool. I do like the table upside down like that. And that it kind of looks almost like framework. I really wish they had some blocks that looked like this. Traditional framing blocks. Like that would be really, really cool for the game. Add a lot of detail to builds. And all the crazy gadgets and stuff on the wall going across here, too. There's a lot of room in this ship. What I'm curious about is it seems like there is a area somewhere behind this wall that I don't see it. Like, it goes a long ways here, but I'm not seeing, like, a room over here. Oh, I wonder if it's got a secret stash room in here. Hold on. I'm going to fly in here. Nope, we just got, nope, no secret stash room in here. Kind of almost looked like it would. I was like, hey, where's that center room there? There's probably stuff in here that I'm just not seeing. Flying through the wall like I am. But very, very nice. Very nice build here. Oh, wait a minute. What do we got over here? Oh, no, is this a dual bathroom? Yeah, we had a bathroom back there. Oh, wow. We got two bathrooms. What's going on here? Oh, there's our other shower. Wow. Wow, these people stay clean. Well, I mean, they're not. Well, Wookiees are people too. So, yeah. Very nice. Another bedroom over here. I get it. And then we got our command and control gaming computer over here. What they do on these long space flights and hyperspace and whatnot. They play some other games, which is really, really cool. So yeah, this is neat. This is very, very nice, very authentic. Love the shape, design, style, and everything like that. It's got a hidden feature too. If you're getting messed with bad guys in the area if you were to turn this sideways and then roll, you can like roll them over. I've seen it done in a movie before. It works out pretty good. As long as they don't trip and fall and roll out of the way, you're all set. You'll get them. But very nice build here. All right, let's look at some numbers. So unlock level 25, size class 5, 31 forward, 31 strafing, 36 lift, 31 reverse, 36 down. Got 25 fuel tanks, 12 oxygen tanks, 2 light retractable laser turrets, and a detector. 4 hour and 8 minute build time. Not needing anything too special in here. Your core stuff, the heat exchangers and the radiation shielding for the reactor or the fusion reactor in here. Of course, the reactor core as well. Does have some plasma converters it's using. Could be for the thrusters on here. CPU-wise set to 21,000 using just under that. That's going to translate to a Core 7 for SV Core 7. Just 2 basic, 2 improved, and 2 advanced cores. Stock shield on here 10,308. Do have a P menu option for spotlights in here. And we got to have our spotlights. Yep. Very nice. So I think we got the high power. Oh, yeah, we got dual high-powered spotlights. Oh, we got some extra weapon launch points in there, too. I didn't even notice that before. Kind of tuck right in the in between the armor layers there. Very nice build here. All right, so let's look at one last aspect. Let's see what you got for storage. We got an ammo controller at 2375. A lot of boxes in there. Let's look at the main controllers here. So we got 500, 1375, 500, 6500. Wow, that's 2125, and another 9750. Holy. All right, so good amount of storage in these controllers here, plus a lot of sort boxes in the mix here as well. So yeah, very cool build again. Really goes with the SW fleet or the Star Wookiee fleet very well. So again, this is the SWYT 2400 by Barefoot and Hillbilly. Very cool build. All right, so moving on to the next build here. We've got the Luna RE2 by Optimus Prime. And this is a base, solar-powered base it looks like. But it's more of a vacation resort house from the outer looks of it. Very decorative. I definitely like that architecture back there. Oh, we got a swimming pool in here. Oh, sorry about the water. I think I spawned it on the desert. It was really dry and it all evaporated. But I get it. Yeah, we'd have to fill that up with water again. I like the nice plaster rocks in here too. That's a nice touch. And this really decorative mushroom plant tree thing. That's cool. Let's look at the actual building architecture here, which I think actually looks really nice. Got a nice bird's eye view from this. Oh, that's cool. It's all asymmetrical. Yeah, really unusual architecture on here, and I like it. Kind of like several roundy parts of the building, I guess you could say. And then we got some skylights and a lot of plants on there, and a second level deck. You can see a little farm area down in here too. Greenhouse set up there. And on the backside, oh, that's cool. I like the round glass going around this area here too. This is really fancy. And look at the neat light posts. It's kind of like, yeah, there's like 2 different like light things going on in here, I think. Although that looks like it's all one piece. Maybe that's just a light fixture I'm unaware of, but it kind of looks like it's got the roundy light and a separate part here holding that roundy light up, which is cool. We got some grilling stuff going on over here too on our very plush marble flooring here. Looks like some built-in sentry guns for in case you got some pesky critters in the area. Very nice. Really elegant look to this. And again, I really like the block work and the shaping on this. Looks cool. And also, of course, it's a player base too. It's almost easy to forget that here. But we do have a really cool marble landing pad with our repair bay built in. Repair console right over there. Yeah, this is neat. This is neat. I like the lighting on the outside here too. Hold on, before I go inside, I'm gonna just want to get a night view of this. Well, not black night. There we go. Brighten up a little bit, something like that. Yeah, that's cool. I like the exterior lighting on the building too. Again, it looks like a resort. It looks like you're going on a vacation to some fancy place here with the I don't know. That's very cool. I really do want to build something like this someday too. I keep on thinking about it, and I never really do it. But yeah, it's cool to see. And then, of course, our solar panel array over here. Looks like we got 12. I think those are the larger of the solar panels built in. All right, so I think I already got the lights adjusted. So let's go take a walk on the inside here. Oh, very very plush. I like the wood kind of mixing up the look a little bit in here. That actually looks kind of neat. I like the contrast difference between the smooth, clean walls and then the kind of the wood grain in there. And this is actually our medical bay over here, and it's kind of open architecture the way it's set up there. Well, we got the clone, we got the med bay. You don't actually need this to the author if you have this. This is in fact, even if you get out a multi-tool and you go to upgrade, it will say, if you look at the bottom right of the screen right now, it'll say upgrade from clone chamber to medic station. In other words, I know the game doesn't tell you this very well at all, but this actually is a clone. Well, this is a clone chamber, but the medic bay actually does the same thing as that. It is also a clone chamber. So if you have, this is like the level 10 unlock version of this part, basically. So it just has more functionality, but you don't need them both, is my whole point. If you have this, you don't need that. But if it's a low-level build under player level 10, then you use these. The walls kind of messes you up a little bit too, because it's kind of like it's got the angled wall here, and then it looks like this wall's angled, but it's actually straight, which is really really cool. So yeah, nice set up there. We got a really fancy pillar here with this specialized texture on the bottom part of it. Oh, and in the top part of it lights up. That's neat too. Nice little touches here. This really cool glass on this side of the house, and a very vintage table and chair setup over there. They had to import that wood from sunken ship, I think, somewhere. Oh, we got old school. One of these guys over here, like a little furnace deal, or cooking stove, or it could be like a brick oven for pizzas. Oh, I think that's actually what it is. So pizza place. I jumped to conclusions. And then we got more of that over here. We got pizzas for everybody. Look at this room. Again, I like this pillar design too. It's kind of unique from the outer walls, and it's using this different texture color setup. Just looks neat. Nice interior accents there. This goes out to our back patio. We got our very specialized imported tree over here. Wi-Fi in the wall. Got one of them things. Let's forget the name. Oh, we got one of them tables. This is a science table? Oh, it's not going to tell me. Hold on. Yes, it is. Oh, science station, not table. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Bookshelf over here. Again, love those pillars. Got some people in here too. Chilling. Where are we going over here? Oh, wow. Oh, the bedroom. Oh, the master bedroom, probably. Look at that. Built in, got the kitchen, got a shower and toilet. Nice big old vaulted ceiling in there. Skylight above the, going out to the back patio here. Very nice. Again, I like the wood grain wall parts. Let's go up to the second floor up here. Okay, so this is, yeah, we've seen this from the outside. This is our oxygen storage room, it looks like. Maybe could be some fuel in here, but I think it's just oxygen. And this goes, where does this go? Oh, out to the upper deck balcony here. That's just neat. I love these balconies where you're seeing like the whole building. You're kind of walking through it like this. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, look at that. Yes, I do have to get into the other building and all the other stuff here yet too. But that's just neat the way this is laid out and configured. Yeah, I like their arch windows here. Some different sizes, kind of like even a pattern built into that, and then the cool looking plants on top of that. Now this is quite sprawling actually. Let's go into this room. Oh, it looks like it goes up to the ceiling there. Okay, here is our farming. No, there was another one. This is one farming area, but 9 grow plots in here. You got the farming barrels. Got to have those. Nice accents in there. Fridge, food processor on that side. Let me go up here a minute. Where does this go? Oh, generator room up on the top of the building here. And they got their own skylights too, in case the generators get bored. All they do is spin. At least they can look outside when they're doing that. Very nice up there. And I think I need to go out again. Let's walk over to the other structure over here. Not this way. How about this way? There we go. That's just cool. I love these walk paths and everything going around here. Again, it's pretty fancy. Well, they're chopping wood. I guess you need wood for all those brick oven pizza cookers in there. So that's cool. Get the wood chopping room. And then over here, oh wow, we got another wow, this is like another fancy bedroom in here. Wow. Look at that skylight. That's very cool. I love the blockwork right below it too, kind of accenting the curve in the glass there. Very cool. Very cool. So back down into here. Oh, we've got the actual like production part of the base here. So we got a deconstructor, a constructor, we got our ammo boxes, extra storage sort boxes. Very nice, very clean. And then this gets us out to our main area again. Yep. Oh yeah, that's cool too. We even got a TV over there. You can watch the game while you have your pizza. So yeah, very cool base. Very cool base. I think I've seen it all now on the inside, but yeah, just sprawling. Very elegant. Obviously, you got the repair bay. You got a swimming pool, of course. You do have to bring your own water for that, or not spawn it in the desert. Maybe spawn this above some water. Actually, now that I think about it, the whole design I think is meant to do that. Where I should have probably spawned this over some kind of lake edge or something like that, and then it would have kind of filled that water in. I didn't think about it when I spawned it, but very nice looking build. And again, the architecture is really cool. It does look like a spiffy house for sure. Somebody's spiffy. I wouldn't call it a mansion. It's probably not quite big enough to be a mansion, but it's definitely a nice fancy pad over here. And yeah, okay, so we walked through there already too. I just want to make sure we went through that glass hallway there. All right, let's look at the numbers. So unlock level 12 only. Size class 7. 5 fuel tanks, 5 oxygen tanks. Does have 6 retractable sentry guns for some base defense in there. Not needing anything too special. A couple crew members. A little bit of Xeno. I noticed that from the those fancy pillar textures in there. And other than that, a lot of basic stuff. So really not too terribly expensive or hard to get the resources for. CPU set to 210,000 using 123,000. Going to translate to a core 4. So a basic and 2 improved and our main core. Does not have a shield on board. I'm pretty sure it doesn't warp either. Yeah, bases tend to not do that very well. But that's cool. Let's check out your storage here. So let's see. We've got, 4 ammo boxes. So 4 14K ammo boxes. These are boxes, I do believe itself. So those 16K there. Not seeing any actual controllers in here. So a lot of sort boxes. Most of these boxes are probably 16K in size. So even with that, there's like 6 of those kind. Decent amount of storage. Decent amount of storage. Oh, I missed this part on the front of the pool too. Yeah, you gotta. Well, it's like you're laying out to get a suntan, but this is where you get some shade actually. So that's cool. A nice place, so you don't get burnt while you're laying there and enjoying the beautiful desert weather here. Yeah, very, very nice. It does have obviously the repair console and repair bay in the mix as well. So all set up to repair vehicles and solar power. Yep, all our solar panels there, keeping the whole base in power. Although it did have some generators built in as well, which you kind of need. Anyway, let that stuff charge up. One last little detail I wanted to check out is, let me sort this real quick. I just wanted to see if I can find the right area. Under generator, if we had those. One thing to the author too with the solar panels, you would want a solar capacitor, which is kind of like the battery for the solar panels, so it can kind of like charge that up and whatnot. So you'd probably want at least one solar capacitor. You could put in multiples of those as well. I don't think the game necessarily has a big restriction on that, but that's just a note to the author. But yeah, this is very, very nice. Very, very cool looking. Asymmetrical, very stylish, fancy base resort. So yeah, definitely like it. So again, this is the Luna RE2 by Optimus Prime. Now in the workshop, there is a vanilla version of this as well. I grabbed the RE2 version, but there is a vanilla version. So all right, let me power you off a minute. I think it's going to want to stay on regardless of what I do here. Let's go on to the next build here. So over here, get this powered up. We have the Trino Carrier RE2 by author Ladder91. So I think this is a new author I'm unfamiliar with, I think, but I do have to verify that. Maybe not. Are you on? I thought you were on. Yes, you are on. Okay, the thrusters look like they're off. And this looks like a very cool and practical ship here. It's kind of like a... oh, it is. Oh, look at that. We got module bays in here. Oh, I wish I could just look at the blocks and count exactly what module size. I know it will do an Astra module for sure. I didn't read the description good enough. But it almost looks like a Helios might fit in there too. Helios module. I'm not sure. The Helios are wider. I think it will though. I think it's for Astra or Helios. Maybe Majora in there too. Those have the dual ways in, which would usually mean that it's more of a dual type of module bay. But yeah, this does look like a small module carrier. Big flat surface on the top to park some CVs or larger builds on it. It does have some pretty beefy thrusters in here too. Running drive thrusters, at least for reversed. Big, well, no, so large thrusters for lift. Probably 4 of those. I bet you there's another set back here. Yep. Oh, we got some turbines in here. Wow. That just goes right up through the ship? Oh, it does go right up through the ship. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I bet you this is a location to add in additional drive thrusters. Probably for lift. So I think this thing's really kind of like set up to do a lot of moving of heavy stuff, including this whatever you park on top of it, and then of course the 2 module bays, which depending on the module you're using can have a lot of storage and weight to them. So that's, yeah, it's definitely a good thing with a module type carrier that this definitely is looking like here. Yeah, and the overall block work on it looks very cool too. That's a pretty interesting design here in the corner there with that that lit up triangle, kind of, and it's part of like a thruster housing as well. And we got our cockpit bridge area right over here. Yeah, the whole layout looks like it's very, very practical for game use. And you know, and maybe this isn't for additional lift thrusters. It looks like it's going to be optional, but it could be for a large plasma turbine in those locations as well, since there's a medium-sized one right next to it. So that could be the case. Or it's just optional, so you can do what you need to do for your gameplay. If you're stuck on a 5G planet and you want to, and you got this thing loaded up to the hilt, maybe you'd add another thruster and then you could fly off the planet. But yeah, it looks very, very cool. Very cool looking build. Again, I'm thinking this is going to be a very practical one here. So I do got to find a way on board here. I've been kind of looking for that. I'm not sure. Let me see the bottom here a little bit. Ah, this looks, oh, look at the arrow. This looks a little suspicious. Ah, it is. Okay. Let me adjust the outdoor lights. Take a walk on board here. Oh, this thing looks like it's set up to upgrade everything. Oh, look at that. Okay, so wow, you walk right into a farming section here too. Looks like we're gonna have 36 grow plots, 2 sections there. Got the grow lights already installed. Right off to the side here, looks like we got our full medical bay area, plus a place for a constructor, a deconstructor. And yeah, all the specialized stuff there. We got a side room here. Oh, wow, pretty big size. Oh, okay, this actually gets us out to this upgrade zone here. Then we got our medium plasma turbine. Got fuel. Got more room over here for all kinds of stuff. So yeah, a lot of room there. Wi-Fi up in there. We got some fuel in O2. Armor locker. Wow, there's stuff everywhere. This looks really cool. I like how that's sitting on top of that box there. That just kind of, that's neat. We got our teleporter all set up on a sensor. Very nice. Got a built-in advanced constructor and a small constructor. Another place for a constructor, deconstructor over there. Fridge, box. Another upgrade room over here for and thruster access. And yeah, again, either XL or a drive thruster you could use there for additional lift, or big old plasma turbine could fit there too. Let's go this way. Okay, so that's the way we came in. Let me close that up again. We'll walk across that to the other part of the ship. Module bays right here. Lower module bay entrance. There's actually an upper one too. Elevator there. I'm going to keep on going on the stairs though. Oh, we're getting into an engineering section full blown here. We got our main core. We got locations for advanced core, I believe, right down below there. Other cores built into the floor. Got an advanced generator. Got our warp drive and pentaxa tank. Gravity generator. Main shield. Oh, this walked right through here too. And then more room back over here for stuff. Yeah, a lot of stuff could fit there, including the main shield, but yeah, or a fusion reactor, or yeah, lot. It's nice having that open space to add parts as you go playing the game. And this thing's definitely set up for a lot of upgrades. And then over here, oh, we got the sealed off chamber room. So you put in your big explodey stuff in here, and it looks like it's going to have extra armor protection from the inside. And this actually goes out to, okay, the other side over here again. Okay, yeah, it kind of loops right around there. Very interesting. Oh, okay, never mind. The room on this side is for another advanced generator, I do believe. Yeah, that would, yeah. All right, so let me go up to this level here. So this gets us to our upper module bay doors, probably for the Astra modules or Majora modules right here. We got a force field there, so it kind of an airtight zone. It gets up into a little observation room right here. Looks like very, very cool. So yeah, nice practical ship here for gameplay use. And looks like it's fairly decently equipped right now with like decent generators, good amount of thrust power, all that fun stuff. Here, let's get the lights back on. Take a look at the numbers here. And of course, a large landing deck up on top here. I was kind of curious so if there was any walkways down from here. Oh yeah, right there. I missed it when I was looking. Oh, we got the blinky lights even by it. Caution tape there. Very cool. And this gets you right up into this area overlooking the bridge and farming selection and production area, kind of all tied into one spot. You don't have to, once you're in this, you don't really have to do a lot of walking to get things done, which I also like, which is, yeah, very cool. All right, numbers. Unlock level 20, size class 3. It doesn't move. No, I'm just kidding. Let's put on some stuff here. I'm going to turn on those too. Why not? All right, so 81 forward, 44 strafing, 57 lift, 81 reverse, 57 down. Got 4 fuel tanks, 8 oxygen tanks. Does have a detector. No other built-in weaponry on here at the moment. 5 hour and 14-minute build time. Not need anything too special really at all. Just, yeah, your standard stuff that you need for pretty much any CV. CPU set to 410,000 using 373,000. Translation looks like it's going to be a Core 7. No, where did I get that? I think I was looking at the consoles. It's a Core 5. Wow. Okay, that explains the low cost on it too. Only 2 basic, 2 improved cores. That's pretty good considering it is running some decent thrusters and things on it, plus a pretty good sized generator as well. So very nice. Stock shield on here, 14,052. Does have quite a few options in here for your spotlights, grow lights, production, radar, eco mode, and gravity generator. Storage is, what do we got here? Oh, we got the cargo primary, 320k. Cargo secondary, another 320. We got storage loot. Okay, that's a box. I like the color coding in here too, and the way this is arranged. That's kind of a unique setup, but I kind of like it, so you know what you're looking at here. We've got another sort box there. So I think our 2... Yeah, okay, so basically we got 2 controllers, our primary and secondary, both 320s, and we got some sort boxes on top of that. Again, it's a module carrier, so you could park in, whatever kind of modules you decide to get off the workshop, all kinds, and add a lot more functionality to it, whether you want additional farming or additional storage, additional production, or even a CV miner. They're all possible with modules, which is really, really awesome. Well, they're all out there, actually. It's more than possible. They exist. So, very, 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 very cool build here. Oh, nope. We already looked at that. So, again, this is the Trino Carrier RE2 by Ladder91. Very, very nice, useful build for gameplay. Kind of start out with it and do a lot. You can do a lot of progression in game with a ship like this, even though it's not like incredibly large or anything like that. All right, so moving on to the next build. We've got the Sparrow UCH. Oh my God, a lot of letters. GORTORPAR Gortor Par RE by author Gortor. This one's a tough one. By author Gortor Par. This is a new author to me. I'm unfamiliar with this author. But this looks like a cool ship. Kind of got the whole color scheme going on with it and everything like that. Look at that nice looking bridge there. Oh, there's like another seat way down there too. Yeah, it looks like it's almost got like dual seats for both people could fly the aircraft here. And we got spotlights, we got sentry guns all over the place on the front. Got a boarding ramp there. I believe that's going to be tied to the landing gears because I just set it down on the ground and didn't hit any buttons for that. We got some medium plasma turbines in here out on the wings. And we do got some guns too, and I believe a multi-turret. Just to make sure. There are other guns that have the same model, so I just want to make sure on that one. Add turrets back over here. Got a small area for SV landing pad, or SV smaller SV. You can park up there, or you could probably get a HV up there too with a little maneuvering. Got our built-in thruster housing over here. Looks like it's using relatively small thrusters. And to me, honestly, this looks like it's kind of set up for, again, early game starter type build. And it doesn't look terribly expensive, but it looks like it's going to do a lot of good early game function, including salvaging and asteroid mining with the multi-turret. And then, of course, you can bring along an SV miner or some other type of craft with you. And very, quite aerodynamic package here, too. That's cool. A big old spotlight on the front. Let's get a look at the very back here one more time. Yeah, I like that. I like this whole like extended tail section over here too, which is actually part of the landing pad, so that actually makes the landing pad larger. We do have some blinky lights located down there as well. A lift thruster down there. Very nice. Very nice. UCH. Heck yeah. Yeah, just a great looking ship all the way around, really. I mean, it's small, it's compact, it doesn't look very expensive. I'm not seeing anything on the build that looks like it's gonna cost much. Well, we'll look at the specs in a little bit. Let's get aboard here, see what's happening. Right into an elevator and to our main deck. Okay, a little dark in here, so I'm gonna up the outdoor lights some more here. Oh look at that. We got crew members on here. We got a bunk bed right over here. We got the windows. Oh, look at that. We got a kitchen, some tables. We got a grow plot area over here, a 4 grow plot section. Huh. You got a shower right behind it. Advanced constructor chilling there. That's our boarding ramp. Where does this go? It goes into an engineering area in the back. So some thruster access. You can see a warp drive back in there. CPU cores, main core. Very compact. Kind of expected that though. It's a pretty small craft for being a CV. Then they got to have the clone chamber right in there, and the med bay on this side. To the author, I would swap out this for a O2 ventilator. Then you'd be all set there because this will do the cloning already. I said that on the last build I looked at too, or a couple builds ago. So yeah, just note to author. I know the game does not make that obvious. So yeah, when I started, I didn't know that either. So then we got our dual cockpit area here. So we got the lower cockpit and then the other one. So kind of like a passenger seat, but either person could fly the ship at any point in time, which is great. And then our fridges, our food processor. This is where we came in at. We do go up to another deck here. Oh, that's cool. I like how this is done too, with the grading kind of seeing down below, kind of overlooking the engineering section. Got an RCS unit right here too. All kinds of gadgets and gadgets here. And we go out to the landing pad, it looks like. Yep, right out to the landing pad. Yeah, it's again, it looks pretty inexpensive. But it's gonna have at least it's gonna be at least core 2, I think. Because I think I've seen a CPU core. That's the only reason I said that. Oh yeah, I forgot about that's probably why it's does have some guns over here too. So light laser cannons down over there, and of course some drone defense turrets and things like that around. Sentry guns. Alright, let's look at the numbers here. So unlock level 20, size class 1. Hold on. Yeah, turn on some stuff. Oh, let me turn. Okay, shield. We got that. I didn't put any protection on it, so that's actually not going to work. All right, so back to this. So 27 forward, 10 strafing, 42 lift, 19 reverse, 11 down. Got 2 fuel tanks, 6 oxygen tanks, 6 sentry guns. Does have the multi-turret, a couple laser cannons, a couple light laser turrets, and a detector. 3-hour, 20-minute build time. Not needing anything special. You can see the nutrient solution for the grow plots on there. Very light though, only 4 grow plots. And other than that, just pretty standard stuff. It is using some plasma converters that could be for the thrusters on here. I'm not sure what other part would use those besides the thrusters on the build. CPU set to 235,000, using 234,000. Yeah, we'll dial right into that. So that is going to be a core 2. So yeah, that definitely keeps the cost down. So yeah, main core and 1 basic CPU core. It does have a warp drive. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the standard warp driver, the 30 light year one. Of course, you can upgrade that in game. And then stock shield 8016. Do have a lot of P menu options in here for all kinds of power management and whatnot. So I don't even know what a couple of these are. but we do have the multi-turret detector, constructor. Yeah, just about everything set up to a power P menu option. Storage on here. As let's go to that. And so we got, yeah, by the way, this is the also the author's name right there. So that's a tougher one to read. Maybe it's the capital letters that are throwing me off. But anyway, we got an ammo controller at 88K. Standard controller at 128K. Then beyond that, it looks like, oh, we got a harvest controller. Yeah, gonna need one of those. 38K on that. And then we got our processing, which I think is a box, 4,500 on that. So yeah, decent amount of storage and everything like that. Again, the unlock level 20 on this. So yeah, a low cost, more of a starter type CV that can go out and do a lot of stuff, salvaging, mining, deal with some drones, do some production, a little bit of food growing, bring something along with you. And plus you got the power assist from the two turbines on there, medium-sized turbines. We're going to give it, so it's going to be really good on fuel probably, or decent on fuel consumption there. So very, very nice. Very nice. Again, this is the Sparrow UCH Gortorpar RE by Gortorpar. Very cool. I probably screwed up your name. But if there's a better way to say it, let me know. I don't know. But yeah, very, very cool build. Very stylish looking. Small CV. Almost looks like a fighter. Which is, yeah, very, very cool. All right, so the next one. This one's really getting into some very exotic stuff here. This is the Cyber Frozen by Trixie Frost. So this is a new author I'm unfamiliar with, and I've never seen anything quite like this in the game before. So this is a glass structure. It's a really cool shape, by the way, too. I was just looking at all the glass panels, but yeah, this, like, the whole hull of this thing is made with glass, and it has a whole lot of blinky lights, doesn't it? Hold on, I gotta look at this in the dark a minute because there's some things going on in here. Oh yeah, look. Oh, wow. Oh, I've never seen anything quite like that done before. I've seen, lights in time series, usually for like landing pads or something like that, but I've never seen it going across the entire hull of a build to do an effect like that. Wow. That's cool. That's a lot of light timing in there. Like each row has to have its own timer going on. To make, and it goes through like multiple layers like that too. Wow, this belongs on a Christmas tree. This is pretty cool. No, it is. It's kind of like an alien looking spaceship too. Just really, really unique looking. Again, never seen anything like this before. Look at the shadow you get off from this thing. That's a trip. Wow, that's like a big geometric pattern going on in there. Really, really wild. You can kind of see all its guts too, like it was some kind of transparent sea creature or something like that. So you know where everything is. No question there. We got thrusters and generators and warp drives and all kinds of stuff in there. Oh, there's a storage. What's this red zone in here? Oh, it's got, well, we'll check out that on the interior, which is kind of like also the exterior. It's very trippy. Very trippy build. Again, never seen anything quite like this ever before. And that light show on this thing is probably the biggest light show I've seen on a build ever. Honestly, that's a trip. Like all these lights back here are all different time signatures too, to kind of create that overall look. I do wonder if this was sea creature inspired or something like a manta ray or something like that. I don't know. Look at the sides. This isn't like, these aren't like solid either. This isn't like an airtight interior. It's kind of all open air. And then we got our storage controllers right in here. Oh, except for this area. Yeah, right back here we got force fields and we got an airtight location, of course, for the pilot and the utility function. What a trip. What a trip. Yeah, this is just so unique. I just never seen anything like it before. Don't even know what to compare it to. Got a clone chamber right over here. Got a lot of utility back here. A shower and bathroom, med bay, armor repair, the rest of the medical equipment, your armor locker. You even got some seating. Got an ATM back there. We got our pilot seat here. Even got a gravity generator in there. And then let's check out this center room here. Give me these. Looks like a. I don't know what that is. Give me BTC. This almost looks like it's part of a web link or something, but I don't think it is because I don't see the rest of it. I don't know what that means. I have no idea. I don't know what that means. It's code for something. I really have no idea. But okay, and this is the main core right above here, surrounded by a heavy glass. Now we got our down thrust there. Yeah, the top-down view of it. Yeah, what a trip. What a trip. Quite the wedge design here, too. It almost, like the wedge-shaped pattern could almost feel like it was a Star Wookiee build. I almost screwed up there. But, yeah, but it's not, because I've never seen anything like this in there either. But, oh, what a trip. What a trip. So, and what a light show. My goodness. Every one of these lights, you're going to see that they're going to have particular delay timing percentage on these. And they're going to be, like this light would be a little bit different than this light. And you can see the blink delay. The last one was 55. This one's 60. So it's going up by 5%. And then your blink width length is how many lights are across divided by that number. So like 5%. So yeah, that's a trip. That's a trip. Take a look at its numbers here. So unlock level 25, complexity 19. Okay, so if you're wondering, you look at the craft and you're like, it's not that big. Why does it have such a high size class to it? And that has to do with the glass and the lights. The game charges a lot of your size class or your complexity for those two parts, lights and glass. So when you got a lot of it, it really ramps up the size class a lot. That's why this is size class 19. 82 forward, 82 strafing, 82 lift, 82 reverse, 82 down. So extremely balanced thrust on here. Powerful too. 8 fuel tanks, 6 oxygen tanks. Does have a detector. 4 hour and 16 minute build time. I didn't think it was going to cost very much, and it doesn't. It's probably going to use a lot of silicon. Yeah, silicon because of the glass. And the whole hull is made with glass, so that's why you got a huge silicon number, and not, iron's way lower than that. So CPU set to 410,000 using 452. Let me sort this real quick. So at core 5, it's set up to, probably could use one more core on there to really balance it off in RE2. Again, I'm not 100% sure if this is built for RE2 though, so I don't know. Oh, it is. Oh, it says actually RE. So this might be for RE1 actually. It does have an advanced warp drive in it, so the 60 light year warp drive. Stock shield on here is, it doesn't have a shield. Oh yeah, come to think of it, yeah. I didn't see one in here. When I was kind of looking through there. It does have the warp drive, but it looks like it's dependent on its glass outer hull. And I'm kind of curious. Oops, wrong button. Let me get the HUD back on. I just want to see if this was regular glass or the tougher glass. I think this is a standard glass. Yeah, there's an armored version of the thin glass as well. They have a little different, more hit points basically, and more weight. Okay, so storage on here. Do have an ammo controller at 320K. And it looks like we got 4 other main controllers. Oh, they're all pretty big. So 344s. Yeah, it looks like they're all 344s. So 4 of those. And then a harvest controller at 320. And our Pentaxi tank and repair station. So yeah, what a trip. Never seen anything like it. I've never seen a light show so big and elaborate on any build. I have seen, multiple times though of lights going usually down runways and things like that in a Blink series pattern, but not like the entire hull like this one was done up. But just keep in mind, if you do this kind of thing, it will really charge you a lot for size class on it. Simply because I think these, and because the glass isn't as efficient for game performance as the blocks, either of the lights, when you have a lot of lights in an area like that. But that looks so cool, though. So, again, this is the Cyber Frozen by Trixie Frost. New author to me, and again, very original. Never seen anything like it before. It's cool that it does have the airtight section for the pilot, along with the utility in the back as well. All right, so moving on to the next build here. Get this powered up. This is the Freight Nova SV by Top 9 National. And yeah, cool looking. I gotta assume that this is a more of a SV freighter, and it does look like that too. Really interesting front cockpit glass assembly on this one. Kind of blunt, but that looks really cool. Wait, I like the angling there. Kind of a diamond pattern, sort of. Very cool. And a lot of spotlights here. A reverse thrust there. Sorry, it's I'm getting some performance issues in my game. I've been noticing a little bit. My frame rate is sub 60 right now, around 40. It's telling me. But yeah, nice looking build. I like the looks like it's going to have a good amount of room in there. It's more or less kind of a I don't know. It's cool. It's cool. I like the way that's set up. And obviously, I like that spotlight configuration back over there. Got some strafing thrust off to the side over there. Use of these deco light pieces down over here. That's cool. Got some caution tape on there. Looks like a single forward large thruster on here, which is I like this method. Often, especially with SVs, you may not need like two of the big thrusters if you wanted to use the bigger thrusters, which are more efficient. But usually two's overkill. So if you have one in the center like that, that does work out good. The only side effect is usually that messes with your secondary flight numbers, like your pitch, yaw, and roll a little bit. But that can be remedied too, depending on how you got all the other thrusters placed on the build here. But yeah, very cool. It almost looks like it could fit in the Star Wookiees verse as well, with the color scheme and overall looks and things like that. So yeah, let's see down below here. Okay, got some pipes and I like how that's set up. Kind of like framing pieces down in there. Got a lift thrust there. Does have looks like I didn't make contact with this back landing gear here, but got all our landing gear. And I like the side door entry. Does it have it on both sides? No, asymmetrically done. That's cool. All right, let's get on board here. Wish I could just pre-program like the perfect light setting. So I never know. I just kind of balance it by outside. I usually like to have them a little darker so you can see the interior lights if it does have it. And this one, it does look like it does. I don't feel like turning on. Let me just turn that on for now. There we go. Oh yeah. So this looks like it's really set up for business here. So right, yeah, look at this utility wall. Got everything under the sun here. We got a 6-pack of fridges. We got our trauma station, O2, couple constructors, storage controller in there. All kinds of fancy touchscreen displays. We got our clone chamber. A lot of passenger seats on this. Holy smokes, it's going to move quite a crew. So it looks like what we got there, 6%, 12, 14 passenger seats back there. Oh, look at that. They got the their own viewing stuff, kind of like they're on a airplane here. Ventilator up on the ceiling, and then we go up into the glass-walled bridge here. It's very cool. Nice visibility. Yeah, okay, yeah, cool looking LCD. Well, actually deco parts around there. Storage boxes on the side. We do have a lot of switches. One of these is probably for the lights in the build. Yeah, I think I just found the light switch. So there we are. So you can manually do that. Not sure what this one goes to yet. Well, that's cool. I do like the old school switches. I kind of got away from that myself, but I do remember liking them. It's just a feeling of immersive. Anytime I gotta when I'm walking around a ship and I gotta have hands on something to do something, to me it feels more immersive than going in like hitting the P and going into like a Excel spreadsheet to look for stuff. I always like the hands-on approach for immersion. For practicality, the P menu usually works out better, but yeah, for immersion's sake, definitely like the hands-on approach. Got Wi-Fi in here too, so yeah, very very cool. A lot of extra storage sort boxes in here too. Got some CPU cores in the walls. Fuel up in there as well. Curious how much storage it has, because it does have freighter in the name. So I'm thinking its primary goal in life, besides being a troop transport, which it would do that, is a freighter. So let's look at some numbers here. Unlock level 25, size class 2, 63 forward, 22 strafing, 45 lift, 17 reverse, 8 down. 10 fuel tanks, 9 oxygen tanks. Does have 1 Gatling gun. 1 hour and 41 minute build time. Certainly not needing anything too special here at all. Yeah, pretty low cost build. Definitely, yeah. CPU wise, set to 21,000 using 20,723. That looks like it's already sorted here. So, yeah, Core 7 build for a SV. So 2 basic, 2 advanced, and 2 improved cores. Probably has our standard jump drive on here. SVs do get an upgraded version as well, the advanced jump drive for an SV. But this does have the standard. Stock shield on here, 9754. Doesn't look like we do have any P menu options there. We did have switches though. So light switch, and the other switch does something. I just don't know what it does at the moment. All right, so here's the moment of truth. What kind of storage do you have on the Freight Nova? So we got ammo controller at 3,000. A lot of these sort boxes here. Okay, here's our storage controllers. So we got one at 4125. Oh, here's the big one, or one of the big ones. 30,406. That's a really big controller for an SV. I think your max. I don't know. I maybe they do go to 64K on SVs. But yeah, okay. So we got a good over 60K of storage with those 2 controllers alone, plus our sort boxes, and of course the other controller in here, which is a 4125. And then yeah, a lot of other storage boxes and stuff in there too. So it fulfills its freighter destination name there, as in a lot of storage for an SV. Like CVs, obviously their numbers are a lot bigger with storage, but yeah, when you do with a storage controller hitting that big, a lot of the blocks in this build are probably container extensions to pull that off. So again, yeah, very very cool. This is the Freight Nova SV by Top 9 National. Very very cool build. All right, so on to the next build here. I think this is the last one in Reforged Eden 2, and then we got one more in vanilla after this. Let me see. Are you on? Now you're on. So this is the RE2 Retriever by Captain Spaulding. And this is another new author to me. I don't recall ever looking at another build from this author to date yet. They're really cool to see that. I love to see new authors have their stuff up in the spotlight. See it all their really cool work. Oh, there's some trippy stuff going on the bottom of the ship, I've just noticed. What is happening there? So we got some big time blinky lights. Oh wow, the whole thing kind of lights up down here. Look at that. All this. Well, that's it. That's really unique too. So this definitely looks like a I don't know. Well, it's a retriever. I'm not sure. It's not golden. It's more of a kind of a burnt red retriever. It's a really, really cool retriever as well. But I'm thinking this is more of a utility type build. I'm thinking storage, and obviously I think we got a multi-turret up front here. So some salvaging and some asteroid mining and some drone protection going on in here. But it does look like kind of like a freighter. Now look at this section back here. This is really unique. Almost looks like, yeah, it almost looks like there would be some cargo boxes or, you know, some of that stuff in here. But not really. I don't know. It's interesting. I like the pipe work kind of going in between these parts in here, and this big kind of hallway going through the middle. Got some retractable turrets on there, and then it goes back into it's like a pretty good sized landing pad on the back. And a lot of thrusters back in this rear section. Oh yeah, a whole bunch of, so this has got to be like a big, almost like separated thruster assembly that pushes the rest of the ship forward here. So again, really kind of designed like a freighter of some origin here. And yeah, quite a thruster assembly back here. I like how the coloring was done on there and the round corners and everything like that. The grates in front of the a lot of the thrusters. And this crazy tripped out blinky light pattern on the bottom too. That's just, I haven't seen anything quite like that before either. So that's a different take on blinky lights. What's back here? Is that? Oh, I thought that was a door for a second. And at the very front there, we've got, oh yeah, we got our bridge. Reverse thrust. Got some side doors right there. I think I'll go in there, but just kind of curious if we have any doors in the back section of the ship either. Doesn't look like it. We do quite a corridor going into like the front and the rear, kind of more of a modular like ship design. This is really, really cool here. All right, here, I tell you what, I'm going to just park up in here a second, and then we will adjust the outdoor lights. Oh, that's a trip. This hallway coming in. I didn't expect that. Interesting arch pattern on the ceiling here. Yeah, that's different. I like it. So right off right here, we got a pretty capable production room here. It's got like everything. So we got a CV mobile furnace, a lot of storage box. Got an armor locker, weapon locker up over there, armor repair, universal constructor, deconstructor, some extra boxes in the area. So definitely a utility production room. Yeah, with a CV furnace as well. And this is what a trip on the hallway design here. So what's going on here? The exit quarters and oh, it's got a cafe, a workshop. Okay, that is the workshop that we just visited. Here is our bridge, and oh yeah, this lights up. So a big old roomy bridge in here. Got looks like several passenger seats, and are these pilot seats? No, I don't think that's a pilot seat. Actually, do we have a pilot seat up in here somewhere? Huh. I don't know. For some reason, I'm not seeing a pilot seat up in here, but maybe this is not where you pilot the ship at. This is just a for the crew doing all their technical stuff in there. Unless I got that wrong. No, I don't think so. All right, let's go this way. Okay, so this is going to go to the quarters and cafe. Very, very unusual hallways. Kind of like big, like you're walking through a shopping mall kind of thing going on here. Oh, here's our cafe. Oh, look at that fancy wood grain floor. That's unusual looking. Kind of reddish tone there. Kind of goes with the exterior actually. So yeah, it's kind of neat. Got some traditional like wallpaper on here too. Got our fridge, food processor, plenty of places to sit down and have some munchies. And then over here, I think we're going to get into some crew rooms over here. So, yep, crew room number 1. Looks like they got their own facilities. Nice corner couch there and TV. And I think we got, yeah, another crew room there. Now, where does this go? Wow. This just keeps going. So we got the engine room, sick bay, and CPU rooms. Let's check out these. We'll go back to the engine room. I know that's going to be far back in the ship. So here is our CPU room. Got quite a lot of CPU cores in the area and our main core right there. And over here is our... God, you know, when I first looked at it, it almost looks like it's an exercise room, but it's actually a med bay. It's just like the flooring. Like, I don't know, I got that gymnasium feel to it. It's very cool, though. So we got all our specialized medical equipment in here, and, of course, its own facilities as well. We even got the sick beds in here. And we got, this is where they keep all the meds and stuff in the air-conditioned area. We got the O2 thing there, and the doctor would chill out there. Very, very cool. All right, so this way is going to lead to the back of the ship. Yeah, this is that long corridor. Okay, so this is full of storage controllers. Oh, we did have a boarding ramp right here, too. And, okay, so, yeah, there. So, oops. Jump back up there. Boarding ramp. Like the hexagon hallway supports. Alex, I was trying to find a word. And then we're back into the rear engineering section, which obviously is full of a lot of thrusters that we can see from the outside. But we got a lot of other things in here too. A lot of fuel, ammo controller there. Oh wow, this thing does have a lot of stuff on it. Look at that. That's an 8-pack of a small shield parts there. We got a medium plasma turbine. Got some big shield parts in here. Oh, well, hold on. What am I looking at? Something's shield generator. Oh, huh? Is this a thing? Is that legal? Have a standard shield generator and then also an advanced shield? I thought it was you only could have one or the other, but I could be mistaken. There's a lot of things that change. I'm not sure on that. Didn't think you could do that in a build. I thought it would complain or not allow you to place the advanced if you already had a standard in place. But then we have some large shield parts back here. A lot of thruster access. Oh, more turbines. Okay, so more of the medium-sized turbines there. Oh, is that a real one? I bet you it is. Yeah, real long-range radar in there, too. So this thing has really got a lot of higher-end parts in there. Oh, look at that. So we got like a 4-pack of large shields. 6-pack of medium shields over here. Fusion reactor, or small fusion reactor there. Our O2 just set up. We got our warp drive in there. Pentaxid. Oh, I like the display on that. The glass room in the middle. And the line actually running right to the Pentaxid tank. Yeah, very, very cool. Very cool. Big old ship here in the back. A lot of room for engineering stuff. All right. Well, I think that is the whole thing. I don't think there's any other decks on here. Yeah, we're gonna go right in and out there. So, all right, let's take a look at some numbers here. See what's happening. All right, unlock level 25, size class 6, 97 forward, 49 strafing, 49 lift, 49 reverse, and 49 down. So, again, very balanced thrust. Emphasis on forward thrust, which is great. 9 fuel tanks, 15 oxygen tanks. Couple of armed sentries on here. It does have the multi-turret for your salvaging and mining needs. And then we do have quite a few retractable turrets. 4 missiles and a couple of Gatlings. Long-range radar array on here. 9-hour and 3-minute build time. It is going to need the parts for that fusion reactor in there for the reactor core, and the parts for the long-range radar being the communication equipment and stuff like that. 4 quantum processors, so I'm thinking this is a Core 9. Yeah, 900,000 CPU. That would be a Core 9 to set up. So your 2 basic, 2 improved, 2 advanced, and 2 superior cores. Warp and generator. So weird. Warp drive. I do believe it is the standard warp drive. Yeah, you can upgrade it to the advanced with the 30 light year warp drive. Big shield on here. Stock shield, 132,000 even. So yeah, I did have a lot of shield parts on here to do that. The large shields and the medium shields and the small shield parts, plus 2 shield generators, and that's tripping me out a little bit. I got to say, that is tripping me out a little bit. It doesn't seem to be having a problem with it, but I'm just like, okay, I just want to do a quickie little test. Like if I were to go, let's get into engineering here. If I were to remove here, I'm going to copy that. I'm going to remove that, and then, oh yeah, look at that. So it is. It's not giving me crap. Like I can place that, and it didn't say I can't do that. Okay, so let's here, I'm gonna copy that one. Yeah, it has no problem with it. How weird is that? Is this a feature that I'm just unaware of? Because I had no idea you could do that. Okay, so what is the difference? Let's say stock shield on here right now, 132,000 even. So I'm gonna get rid of the standard shield, and it remains the same. Okay, so I don't think it's counting it. It lets you place it. It's not giving any problems about placing it, but it does not seem to be adding to the shield total either. So yeah, that's just a different thing. I always thought, I mean, forever basically, you either have one shield or you have the other. Your shield parts are something different, but for your main shield, you only have one of those, but it allows you to place 2 of different types. What happens if I try to copy the advanced shield? I'm doing that by holding down Control and right-clicking, so then I can copy that block. Yeah, like it's not letting me place a second advanced shield, but it is letting me place a standard shield in addition to the advanced shield, but it doesn't actually add any shield hit points. So it'll just use up some CPU. So interesting on that. And of course, yeah, big old landing pad on here too. So, all right, let's take a look at your storage capacity here. So we got an ammo controller at 176K. Got quite a few of those boxes in there. Oh, this is like all built around harvest. So we got 8 harvest controllers in here. And kind of looking like they're all 320s. Which is great. That's a lot of harvest storage, but you can put anything in a harvest controller. It doesn't have to be harvest, so that's fine. It just will work with harvest as well, which is fine. And then a couple some sort boxes and pallets in there as well. So yeah, very cool build here. Again, this is the RE2 Retriever by Captain Spaulding. Very cool. I didn't know that thing about the shield, but it doesn't. I don't think that. Once you have that advanced shield in there, it does not appear that the other shield, the standard shield, is actually doing anything, but chewing up a little bit of CPU for you. So, and a little weight too, I would imagine. So other than that, very cool. RE2 Retriever by Captain Spaulding again. So I'm going to buzz over to Vanilla real quick. Okay. So our last build for the day in Vanilla here is the Antenna T4BA or base by Philosophy. Another new author, or the Philosophy. I'm saying that wrong. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. I apologize again. Words and me, we don't get along very well. Well, look at this. This looks like a very cool looking base. I love that architecture going on with the main building back there. A lot of external piping going on there, but that looks really cool. Like that's a big old defense tower there. We got a pretty good sized landing area over here, and we've got this this piece over here. Kind of looks like it's meant for a specialized craft that may land there. Would be my best guess. Like something like might even prop up there, and this is kind of a indicator on how it lands. I'm just taking a wild stabbing guess at that, though. I don't know that for sure. If not, these could be some really good working, God, what do they call these things? SLRs. That's what these things are, or Scarab launch ramps. And to show you how those work here. Let me hop in here, and yeah, I see. Oops. Oh, I'm not very good at launching. Oh my goodness, I suck at launching. Wow. Okay, this was supposed to be funny. Maybe it is. I don't. Okay, maybe it's a FR or Scarab flip ramp. Never mind. I was gonna like woohoo. Okay, never mind. That looks pretty cool. But no, I really honestly think it looks like it's a specialized structure for a specialized vessel that lands here. Which would be, yeah, maybe I need to get a little more info on that. So now we're getting back to the back part of the base here. And again, cool looking architecture. You can see that a lot of this was made with concrete blocks, as in the textures that they're using. Oh, and look at that way. So we got a couple hangar doors in the back there. I like the trim around the top of the landing pad area. Oh, it's actually oh my god. These are all retractables in there. Holy, okay. This thing is ready to shoot everything. And then we got a solar panel array over here as well. Oh, look at that pipe structure back here. Oh, that's wild. There's a lot of pipe work going on in here. Moving a lot of stuff through pipes. Yeah, more like pipe containers on the sides here too. Kind of some more parking spots, or that's kind of looks like it. Like these are for some smaller craft over on the side over here. Let's check out this this. Oh, they like pipe in like all the turret juice up here. These things are ready to go. Oh, look! Oh, it's got a big one on the top too. Yeah, this is quite the defended outpost base here, or like a hangar style base. I'm getting the impression of, and again, meant to dock, I think, something specialized over here, which is really cool. That's kind of a neat way to go about stuff. You can make some funky designed ships that don't land on the ground very well if you're willing to do this kind of thing. I did that with one build before, and that was a MCRN Tashi from back in the day. Made some weird landing platform for that ship specifically to land on. This is a lot of fun. But yeah, very cool. A lot of room out here to park and everything like that. So here, let me lower down the outdoor lights. We'll get inside of here. Open sesame, and there we go. Okay, so there is lights in here. I don't know if they're very bright. This is nice and roomy. Interesting looking design there. I like how the floor textures kind of like light up there too. You can kind of see where those two landing pads are. Well, the whole area is kind of a big open hangar, but kind of specialized landing pads. So a lot of stuff along the walls here too. So all kinds of equipment. You got a microwave oven right up there. That's great. I'm not sure what that is actually. It looks cool though. I like that. Well, yeah, just a lot of stuff. Over there, some more computer terminals and stuff. Looks like we have some storage over here. And yeah, a lot of these, I usually consider these, I don't know, I got that wrong too, like some kind of like stasis chamber or something like that. At least mentally, that's what I looked at that, and I was like, yeah, maybe, if you're going to deep space journeys and you have the crew all go to sleep and wake up when you get there kind of thing. And then we got, of course, we got to have our repair console right there for the repair bay right here. It's all set up to repair HVs or SVs or small CVs that can fit in there. And we got our mezzanine deck kind of walking around the whole area as well. But this looks like it's really more of a repair facility than anything else. I'm not really seeing any... oh, I spoke too soon. Okay, so it does farming. So we got some pretty good sized grow plot areas in here. Is that? Yes. Yeah. These are all like tuned up for the lights. So 36 per side. So that'd be 72 grow plots right in here. And we got to have our chill out pad over here. It's really unusual with the yeah, with the walls, they're all like, hold on. Yeah, they are like black. Oh, that looks kind of cool. So that's actually one of those wallpaper textures, but it's like blacked out or something. Yeah, you can kind of see like some of the leafy pattern in there and stuff like that. But man, that looks way different with that color than I've ever seen it look before. It actually doesn't look like. Actually, kind of that's neat. I kind of like that. I got to remember that. Kind of an interesting way to go there. And yeah, we got some more. Yeah, because of this is built of concrete, we're going to see a lot of different textures that we don't normally see on any of our moving builds, because you don't have those as an option for moving builds. So we got our food processor fridge set up over there. This goes out to yeah, entryway there. Got Wi-Fi. No, that's a ventilator. Oh, here's production. Okay. I was wondering. I was thinking this was going to have production somewhere in it. So we got our deconstructor, advanced constructor. Yeah, all kinds of stuff in here. Here we are again. Oh boy. So, yeah, you guys know, right? Yeah, I don't want to go over that spiel again. But that's cool. That's cool. Let's see. What do we got? We got the ATM armor locker. This is vanilla too, so it is different. Some of the parts look different. So, like this is quite a bit different looking in Reforged Eden and Reforged Eden 2 than it is in vanilla. Some parts are the same, some are not. Nice, very clean. Like it's probably part of the medical bay area in here, I'm thinking. Or no, these might just be crew rooms, but they kind of look like they're med bay rooms. What's this? Open. Oh, elevator going down. Huh. Down to where? Hold on. I gotta check out this door too. Okay, so that's back up. Okay, that's back to the front room. Okay, so this is just probably loops back into the hangar area. Or a really big. Well, the tiling stuff, it looks like it would like be like a really big bathroom. Or like, you know, a bathroom in a building of some origin there for but yeah, that's cool. Very, very clean in here. A lot of room to put stuff, by the way, so you can add in definitely a lot more production equipment and things like that if you wanted to, and a lot of storage or container extensions in the area. Oh wow, where did this come from? So we got this engineering area in here too, and we've got some stuff in here. We got our Pentaxid tank, offline protection, advanced generator, fuel, and this thing, land claim device. Now, I don't see those very often. I'm not even sure exactly what they do in the game. Yeah, honestly, I really don't know. I mean, as far as I know, like wherever you end up going and building, you just build there. So you didn't really need like a specific block to say, hey, I can build here. Well, besides a core. But maybe this is a form of protection, I think. So maybe other players can't, you know, if you're on a server or something like that, maybe other players can't mess with your stuff. But I thought that's what the this part was for. So I am a little confused. I've never used this part before myself, and I never really understood what it did. So there's that. Other than that, yeah, good amount of everything here. So you got a nice big hangar, big old landing deck kind of on the front side of the hangar. Something here for a specialized build or a Scarab launcher. Although, yeah, I gotta adjust the aerodynamics of the Scarab. It has problems with the angle. That's a Scarab problem there. And solar power as well. And then, of course, the massive amount of retractable turrets. Hold on. One other thing I want to do here is let's get them turrets all showing themselves here. Look at that. Oh, man. Plus the turret tower over there and the other built-in defenses. Oh, is that what's going on this side? No, this side is actually landing pads. The other side's all turrets. Very cool. So I do like this trim around here too with the texture lights and everything. That looks really neat. Neat looking block work going along the top landing deck. So yeah, very, very cool. Let's check out some numbers here. Oh, sentry gun right there too. All right. Unlock level 20, size class 7. 22 fuel tanks, 2 oxygen tanks. Does have 9 retractable sentry guns, 10 pulse laser turrets, 10 rocket turrets. Oh, this is vanilla too. So it's vanilla's. It does like there's weapon limits. Like you only can have so many of one kind of gun, kind of thing. So it's probably trying to follow those. I bet that's why it's got so many different kinds of guns on here. 8 hour and 17-minute build time. Not needing anything too special. Again, it is vanilla too, so a lot of those special things I'm thinking of, I don't believe exist in vanilla. Some of the other resources and stuff. CPU, it's set to tier 4. 1.3 million CPU. It's using 1.177 million CPUs, so totally set up fine there. And that's probably going to be a tier 4. Well, no. What? Okay, so to the builder as well. I know it's a little confusing because the Reforged Eden and Reforged Eden 2 operate different on CPU than vanilla. But in a vanilla build, it's like if you're at tier 1 or tier 2, you only need the one basic CPU added. At tier 3, you don't need this anymore, but you only need the 2 tier 3 CPUs. And then at tier 4, you don't need any of these 3, and you only need the 4 tier 4 CPUs. For instance, like right now, the CPU is set at 1.3 million here. If I were to, say, remove this from the build, let me show on HUD, and let's locate that. Should tell me, did I not do that right? I might have not done that right. Show on, no, I didn't tell it to show on HUD. It should, oh, there it is. So like the, this CPU part is here. If we were to yoink that, and then take a look at our CPU again, same CPU as before. So 1.3 million. So basically you could get rid of that, and you could also get rid of the 2 improved cores that are in here, which would lower down the overall build cost of the build. You had the same amount of CPU and just some extra CPU left over for, you know, whatever else. So that's just a note to the author. Vanilla CPU works different than that of Reforged Eden and Reforged Eden 2. Reforged Eden, both Reforged Edens need all those CPUs installed, like the tier 1s and tier 2s, and or the basic improved, where vanilla only needs one set, depending on what CPU tier it's at. So yeah, I have seen that, and I know it's confusing, especially with the 2 different variations and how the game's done, depending on if you're using Reforged Eden or not. But anyway, let's take a look at your storage here. So we got an in controller here at 304K and out at 320. Got an ammo bay at 312. That's good. I'm glad it's got a good size ammo bay on this one. This got a lot of guns on it, and a lot of sort boxes. Power storage deco. Oh, that's, yeah. There's a lot of interesting deco in the build. Whoops. Just scroll that all the way down. And tanks. So yeah, basically our main storage controllers. Another big difference between Reforged Eden, both versions, and Vanilla 2 is Vanilla tends to charge a lot more CPU for storage, where the Reforged Eden versions do not charge much on that. They get you in other places, but they don't necessarily get you on the storage. So adding a lot of storage to a base in Reforged Eden 2, for instance, pretty easy to do. It doesn't take a lot of CPU to do that. Yeah, very, very nice. Very nice base here. Trying to think, is there, because we looked at storage and that and that and that. Yeah, very nice. And that is the last build for the day. And sorry about my scarab jump. I tried to prep that up a little bit before the video, but I didn't actually see if my poor little scarab would actually not roll up the ramp and launch off it correctly. So I apologize for that. One last thing I wanted to check too is that it does have a pretty good sized solar array on here. I just wanted to check one last thing to see if it. Oh, it does. It does. Oh, yeah. Look at that. So this one has a whole bank of solar capacitors. So basically, like your solar batteries, these charge up, collect sunlight through the day, and then at nighttime, you'll still have power from solar based off your batteries. So that is cool. So this one's set up right with that. So other than that, again, this is the Antenna T4BA by the Philosoph, or Philosophe is the author's name. So other than that, yeah, very, very cool builds again this week. I'd love to see all the stuff and the innovations. And I've seen some impressive blinky light shows that bigger and crazier than I've ever seen before. And I've never seen a fully glassed hull on a build either. So definitely seen stuff just never seen before, which is wonderful to see. I mean, after so long, people, new authors especially, are coming in with lots of innovation and trying different things out, which is really, really cool to see. And other than that, you all have yourself an excellent weekend, and I will talk to you later.